as you can see by the title, I'll be explaining why 1 billion lions cannot win against one of every single Pokemon. Now, there are a couple of reasons why. First of all, Pokemon are some of the most strongest creatures in all of mankind history. And what's 1 billion lions going to do? Of course, they're a member of the Big Five in Africa, but what are they going to do when Arceus just creates new Pokemon in front of their eyes? What are they going to do then? You know, there are a couple contenders of certain Pokemon which could probably just defeat all of them. And I'm going to give some of them now, and I want you to think, is 1 billion lions going to win against that? Now, the average height of a male adult lion from the shoulder is 1.2 meters tall. Now, Steelix's height is 9.19 meters tall. That's his entire body length, and he's made out of pure steel. What are the lions gonna do when he sweeps his tail across the field, which we know he can do, judging from certain pieces of media like the anime, and they just get knocked out. They like getting hit with like massive tail of pure steel. He weighs 400 kilograms. Imagine 400 kilograms of pure steel going towards you at an extremely fast pace. The lions do not stand a chance. Now, a lot of people are like, 1 billion lions, that's quite a big number. But are 1 billion lions going to be able to stand up against a natural disaster per se? There's literally a move called Earthquake. Are 1 billion lions going to survive an earthquake? And if you want to say yes, they can survive an earthquake depending on the magnitude, if we base this off of Pokemon rules on terms of earthquake, then it hits every target. And let's say this is coming from the legendary Pokemon Groudon. And Groudon, if you do not know, loves the land. He created the land even of the Pokemon world. So therefore, he would be able to create earthquakes at greater magnitude than we've ever had in human history. And instantly delete all 1 billion lions due to the move's effect of hitting every single target. And then you got Pokemon like Dialga and Celebi, which can travel through time. One of them even created time as a concept. There's literally a move called Temporal Rift. What are the lions going to do against a Temporal Rift? You know, this is another one that gets brought up quite a bit. The fact that Gardevoir, when intimidated, or perhaps to protect their trainer, I believe, creates black holes. Black holes will spaghettify us. That's theory, but that is currently the leading theory, that we would get spaghettified due to the great gravitational force coming from it. 1 billion lions are not going to be able to withstand the gravitational force, and will too get spaghettified. And if, let's say, all of the Pokemon, including the lions, have the instinct to eliminate the enemy in front of them, then she'd be creating black holes left and right, and all those lions get spaghettified. And then, you know, some people make some silly arguments, like line ladders. Now, what is a line ladder gonna do when Ho-Oh just swoops in and just blasts them with fire? And hell, even just normal bird type Pokemon, just normal birds, normal bird types, not bird type, flying Pokemon, let's just say, they can just swoop in and just knock them over. They do not have the coordination to do that, because believe it or not, lions are actually aren't very smart. They're wild animals. Pokemon, however, aren't very smart. So much so that we domesticated them. Well, the trainers have domesticated them. What other animals have us humans domesticated? That's right, dogs. And what are dogs? Really smart. So therefore, that would lead to a greater amount of intelligence in the Pokemon side, as opposed to the lions. Because the lions aren't going to be able to coordinate a lion ladder. But the Pokemon can coordinate attacks. They know what to attack with. They know the extent of their power. They are able to breathe fire. They can also fly. Lions cannot fly. And if they even try to create the lion ladder, it will just get knocked down by Steelix or any flying types. Like, lions stand no chance. If you think the lions stand a chance, then why? Why do you think that? What happened to you that makes you think lions stand a single chance against Pokemon? I'm looking at my wall right now, and I see Guzzlord. Guzzlord literally has a black hole in his stomach. He has the insatiable desire to just scran. He walks forward into the lions and just starts eating them into a black hole. What are they going to do then? And like, you just keep going down the list and you're like, oh yeah, they're just not going to do so well. Eternatus. Just have Eternatus come out on the field and they're done for. And that's when you start thinking, do certain types of Pokemon count? Like Gigantamax, C moves, Mega Evolutions. If Gigantamax does count, then just have Gigantamax Eternatus come out and they're done for. The only creatures that were able to realistically defeat them were, defeat Gigantamax Eternatus was Zamazenta and Zacian. Like, come on guys. Lions, really. And a lot of people say, oh, 1 billion. 1 billion, a very big number. But let's see. What is the number of Pokemon? Currently, there are 1,008 Pokemon officially registered to the National Pokédex. 1,008 of the strongest creatures known to mankind. And you think just one of our basic creatures are going to be able to defeat them. And when you really think about it, lions aren't too intimidating when compared to other creatures that we know. Like dolphins, orcas, hippos, elephants, rhinos. I'm not saying you shouldn't be afraid of lions, you certainly should. But lions tend to get outclassed by a lot more animals, including the ones I just listed. And if they are getting outclassed by just the normal animals that we have on Earth, what are they going to do against Pokemon, which are from a completely different world? Like, they aren't ready for it, they're not adapted to it. Like, and then you think about what lions are adapted to. That's right, heat. Very, very, very large heat. But then, ice types. The move Blizzard. Some Pokemon even have Rainy Day. The lions just get instantly destroyed due to their weather conditions. And by that simple factor, lions will lose. If you think otherwise, then I'll be glad to argue about it with you. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.